everybody, happy Sunday, good afternoon. We are here in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania on a train. We're actually on Thomas the Tank Engine right now. And we're gonna take Cinema Six Jr. here, there you go, on a Thomas ride. Are you excited, buddy? Yeah, do you love Thomas? Did you see Thomas earlier? Yeah, did Thomas drive by? Oh yeah? All right, so this is pretty awesome. This train is, I mean, just beautiful, obviously. I believe these are the same trains they use during the rest of the year, too, when they actually take you on same train rides. It basically is the same exact train ride, only Thomas is pulling us, which is really cool. Percy's actually back there, which is really, really neat. You can kind of see him right there. The green train, that's Percy back there. I think we're gonna get to go on a train ride with him, or get a picture taken with him or something like that, too, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna be hanging out here, having fun. This is Cinema Six Jr.'s first ever train ride, which is pretty cool, so that should be exciting. So yeah, we're gonna be taking off any moment now. This should be fun. All right, we are now inside Percy. It is so incredibly cold outside. It is ridiculous how the weather has gone from really nice yesterday to very cold today. But look, right here, right there's Percy. That is so absolutely awesome. Very, very cool. So yeah, we are on the first train getting pulled by Percy. This is pretty exciting. And again, another absolutely beautiful passenger car.
It shoved over to Cowan Station. Harold the helicopter was there picking up medical supplies.
Alright. You knuckleball? Yeah.
All right, we are now in the gift shop. It is so incredibly cold outside right now. Mrs. Sickness and Cinema Sickness Jr., they went to go ride this small little train that's like one person at a time type of deal. So instead of waiting outside for them, I said, I'm gonna go in the gift shop and get warm while you guys go do that, because it's nuts. It was 75 degrees out yesterday. I did not have a jacket on yesterday, and now I am freezing outside. It is crazy how quickly the temperature dropped overnight. It's just absolutely nuts. But again, we are here in the gift shop. I love gift shops. You guys know how much I love it. All the little knickknacks and stuff like that. It's so awesome. They also have some DVDs here. They have the Stroudsburg Railroad and American Yesterday. Picked that one up last time I was here. 15 bucks for that, not a bad deal. And then for $30, they have Railroading in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and the Stroudsburg Railroad. But at 30 bucks a piece, I'm gonna pass on those. Pretty cool. I would get them, but not at $30. So again, I love this place. So much cool stuff in here. Look at all the fun Amish country, Pennsylvania knickknacks they have. That's great. And all the cool train stuff. Uh-oh. The poor train conductor lost his head, and that is sad. They also have this really cool book here. Look at this. Walt Disney's Railroad Story. I love this. It's super, super thick, and it is $90, so I'm going to definitely pass on that. But what a really cool book, and I can't even imagine what's inside there since it's so incredibly thick. And they also have a strange amount of steampunk books. Steampunk fashion, steampunk jewelry. Steampunk alphabet. So this whole section right here is all steampunk, which is kind of bizarre, but also really, really cool. And there's all kinds of other fun train things and whatnot. I absolutely, again, just love gift shops. They're so much fun. I love just looking at all the fun stuff and maybe even picking some things up. I really want to get Cinema Six Jr. a train conductor hat, but he doesn't like hats. He hates wearing hats. Like, look at these. These are so cool. But what I really want to get him is one of these. I would love to get him one of these little hats right here. And I tried to get him one last time we were here, but he wanted nothing to do with the hat. He's not a hat guy, so it is what it is. And all kinds of cool t-shirts and whatnot. Like, I love these hoodies. I mean, obviously not this one, it's a little small, but you guys know what I'm saying. So much cool stuff. You're looking. Got steam. I love it. So, all right, I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit more, get warm, and hopefully the family will be back very soon. All right, so our fun with Thomas and Percy is over, and we're driving down the road, and I see a sign for a thrift store / consignment shop, and that is where we are right now. And look, tons of DVDs. I see a whole boatload of CDs over here. This is awesome. So I had no idea if I really wanted to stop in here or not. I wasn't quite sure what kind of store this was, and it turns out it's an awesome store. Let's see what they got. All right, not bad. They have a brand new factory sealed copy of Night of the Iguana. Very cool. I don't come across this one ever. Don't have it yet. $3. I'm picking it up. And for only $2.50, they have Immortals. Now, what's really cool about this is, as you guys may remember, I just recently was given the 3D version of this, but it was missing the Blu-ray. For only $2.50. I can complete that set now. This is pretty awesome, though I do already have it. This Disney Kurt Russell 4 movie collection set. Very awesome. 4 fantastic Disney films, but like I said, I do already have it. It's only $3. I might pick it up for the store, though. Well, that is about it. Even though they have a nice selection of movies here, unfortunately, there's not too much in the way of anything I'm interested in picking up, with the exception of one title, maybe 2 other things I want to grab as well. So again, that is it. So now, onto the CDs. Nope, nothing I need. So on the way out, stumbled across some 8mm and Super 8 film reels, all $3 a piece. That is pretty awesome. I think I'm grabbing these. Oh my gosh, guys, if you thought the DVDs, CDs, and 8mm and Super 8 film reels are pretty cool, not nearly as cool as coming across CEDs. A whole boatload of them in here now. They're all priced around $3 to $5, and at that price, yeah. But if there's anything good, like some horror or something in here, I might pick some up. I'm not sure what they have. I'm gonna dig through really quickly and find out. They have so many good titles in there, but I'm just grabbing a few. All right, well, definitely glad I stopped in there, grabbed a bunch of CEDs, some DVDs, some film. That's awesome. What is this place called? Diamond Estate Sales. Very cool. If you're ever in the Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania area, check them out. They're pretty awesome. Well, as I always say, it's not a trip out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, unless you're stopping at Cece's. What are you eating?
What?
You're eating crust? Cheesy bread, but he calls it crust. Is it yummy? All right. And of course, I got myself some delicious pepperoni pizza. I love this place. All right, dinner's over. We are now here at Target, and they already have their pre-Black Friday sale stuff going on. $6 DVDs and Blu-rays, and some pretty cool things too. Mr. Peabody, Grand Budapest Hotel, fantastic. This I'm actually pretty pissed off about. Eddie the Eagle, which I just paid $6 for on DVD, and sure enough, here it is, $6 on Blu-ray. I should have known better than that. Book of Life's only $6, awesome. Wild, this is really good. Only $6 for that as well. So a lot of good $6 titles. Also some really cool $10 seasons too. American Horror Story, Bones, Modern Family, seasons of Family Guy. So a lot of really good stuff. There's New Girl down there. And then some $10 DVDs, or Blu-rays actually looks like, including Ice Age Collision Course, and some Kung Fu Panda 3, X-Men Apocalypse, Straight Outta Compton, Furious 7, Sisters, Huntsman, a lot of cool stuff actually. $10, not a horrible deal, but not the best deal ever in my opinion. But still some really good stuff. I'm really surprised at the decent prices they already have for this pre-Black Friday sale. A lot of times the sale isn't so hot. A lot of Christmas stuff here too. But again, nothing all that amazing, and it looks like they're all DVDs for the most part as far as the Christmas stuff is concerned. But again, decent $5 sale. So nothing I need to pick up. I mean, I would have grabbed the Eddie the Eagle, but again, nothing I really need to pick up. But yeah, definitely worth heading out to Target to check out their pre-Black Friday sales. Okay, back from a fun-filled day of riding trains, getting to ride Thomas and Percy, which was kind of cool. And I say kind of cool because my wife and I kind of came to the both came to the agreement that there's really no reason to pay to ride the train, because you can go and just see Thomas and Percy for free. You don't need to pay to do that. And really the whole exciting part is seeing them, is walking up to the actual train and seeing them come into the station, seeing them pulling out, you know, the steam coming out, them whistling, them talking, all that stuff. That's the exciting part. Once you actually get on the train, I mean, you can't see Thomas and Percy anymore, so it's not really all that exciting. Plus, we found out that when they do these, since it's such a huge crowd of people that come for these things, in fact, from what I heard, the crowds are usually insane. It was really cold out today. It's, the end of November. I'm sure the crowds were not as crazy as they are when they do this in the summer and in the fall, earlier in the fall. So the crowds are so big and crazy that what they end up doing is they don't take you on a full train ride. Normally the train takes you all the way from Stroudsburg all the way out to what's called Paradise, Pennsylvania, and then the train, the engine detaches, comes around your train, hooks up to the back of the train, and then pulls you back to Stroudsburg. It's a nice long train ride. They don't do that with these. What they do, they take you out about like 5 minutes out onto the track, stop, and then take you back. And I was a little curious about that because I noticed that at no point did Thomas ever detach and go back around the train and then pull the train. He was just pushing and pulling the entire time. So there was no need to like ever detach him. So that's all they do. You sit on the train for like 5 minutes. They take you out a little bit out onto the track, and then they bring you back in. And that's it. You got to do that with Thomas and with Percy. So we will probably never do this again. If we do want to, if he's still next year really into Thomas, we'll probably just take him back out. We'll go out there. You can join in on like the festivities and stuff that's going on. You don't have to pay for that. That's all free. And you can see Thomas and Percy for absolutely free as well. So we'll probably just do that, and then later on later on in the year, we'll just actually take the train ride, the real train ride they have out to Paradise, which is a nice long train ride, which is awesome, and I absolutely love doing that. We'll probably end up doing that. So it was interesting, but kind of a waste and something we won't ever do again. But it was really cool seeing Thomas and Percy. Simmons Jr. loved it because he's a huge fan of the Thomas series, and it's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like the Thomas series myself. It's actually pretty neat. So it was pretty cool. So that was fun, but I ended up grabbing some titles out on this trip as well. Picked up some really cool things, which was completely just on a whim. I had no plans on doing any cinema hunting today whatsoever. I figured we would just go out to Stroudsburg, maybe get some food, come home, and then I'd probably watch a movie, and all I really have for you today is the video of me out there, and then I have a review for you guys. That is not the case. On the way back home, we passed a thrift store / consignment shop that I had never seen. I had never been to before. It looks like it's been around for a while now, so I guess I've never noticed it before. So I said to the wife, like, do you mind if I stop really quick? And she said, we're staying in the car, but you go ahead. So I went in and paid off. I found so much awesome stuff. In fact, they had a ton more stuff that I would have liked to have bought, but I just had to hold back a little bit. So here's all I picked up. I ended up grabbing 3 titles here on a DVD and Blu-ray. These are the only Blu-ray DVDs that I had any interest in. They had some really cool stuff, just nothing I necessarily needed. So I did end up grabbing the Disney Kurt Russell 4-movie collection here. This coming with Now You See Him, Now You Don't, The Strongest Man in the World, The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, and The Horse in the Gray Flannel Suit. So 4 great Disney Kurt Russell movies right here. I do already own this. I do not need this anymore, or I do not need this. I still need the copy I have, but I don't need this copy. I grabbed this simply just to put up at the Cinema Sickness store. So if anybody has any interest in this will be up for sale at the Cinema Sickness store for a nice, good, cheap price. So very awesome. And all the discs are in perfect condition too, so that's awesome. But then for me, I actually ended up picking up the Night of the Iguana. I've heard of this movie. I've never seen this movie, so looking forward to checking it out. This is only $3. That's an awesome deal, and it's brand new. It's factory sealed. That is really, really cool. So how to pick this up to finally check it out. You guys can leave some comments down below. I've only heard of this movie in name only. I know this movie exists. I never really heard any reviews or anybody really talk about this movie very much. So you guys leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this movie. I'd like to hear them. But looking forward to checking it out. That's awesome. And then this was really cool for $2.50. Immortals, the Blu-ray digital copy combo pack. And again, as I said in the video, you may remember that only, a day or two ago, I had a viewer send me the 3D version of this, but it was missing the Blu-ray. Both 3D movies he sent me were missing the Blu-rays, but they did have the digital copy, and they also had the 3D Blu-ray disc. So it kind of bums me, when when something like a disc is missing out of a collection. It's not complete in my opinion. It is now complete. I'm obviously going to take the Blu-ray out of here, put it into the 3D case, and I now have a complete 3D set that I end up getting for only $2.50. That is an awesome, awesome deal. So pretty excited to come across this. That is fantastic. And then I also grabbed some film. I love coming across film reels. They actually had 4. The other one was, I think, a Mighty Mouse one, and I can't remember if it was Super 8 or 8mm, but they wanted $6 for it, so I passed on that one. But I did end up grabbing these. They were all $3 a piece. This one being, I believe this is just 8mm. We have, what is this? Souvenir, the feature film. Major Dundee. I've never seen that movie, but obviously just a little bit of a clip from that movie. So pretty awesome. Then we have, this is on Super 8, some Heckle and Jekyll. Oh, such a great series. Great animated series. And this being 10-Pin Terrors. That's really cool. Looking forward to checking that out. And then we have The Big Thumb, which is W.C. Fields. That's awesome. Really, really cool. So this is also Super 8. So that's great. $3. Oh, you know what? This was actually marked at $6. I think they only charged me $3 for that. Okay, cool. Good deal there. Yeah, I didn't notice that. In fact, I think the lady at the counter did the same thing I did. These were all just in a pile. And I think the first two said $3. So that's what I noticed. And when I handed them, she just probably saw the first one and just assumed they were all $3. So yeah, whoops. But hey, good for me. I didn't even notice that. I would say I feel kind of bad, but she made the same mistake I made. So yeah, awesome. All these for $3 a piece. So $9 here total. Not a bad deal for some Super 8 and 8mm film reels. Love adding some of those to the collection. But this is the greatest part. They had a boatload of CEDs, capacitance electronic discs. And as you saw in the video, you could see there was a nice amount of them. What I didn't realize is that both of those tubs slid out from underneath the table. There was like another half of that tub that I wasn't even showing. There were so many CEDs in these tubs, these two tubs. It was insane. They were all in really, really good condition, with the exception of the ones I bought. I oddly enough, kind of bought the ones that were in the worst condition. But when you see what titles I picked up, you know why I choose these titles. But I was surprised. I couldn't believe how many titles were there, how many titles I didn't already have in my collection, and how many of them were in amazing shape. They were all like $3 a piece. I think there was like one or two I saw that was like $5 for some reason. They weren't even like really good titles. I don't know what that was about, but it was pretty awesome. And pretty much from now on, every time I go out to that area from now on, I'm stopping at that thrift store if they're open, and I'm going to pick up a few CEDs, because just great prices. I mean, $3 for a CED is a good deal, and really good titles, and titles I don't have, and just in amazing condition. So that was awesome. But I ended up picking up, what I got, 8 here, 2, 4, 6. I grabbed 8, yes. And these are just the ones that I figured I wanted the most, you know, in case I never get out to the store again, which ones do I want the most? So I ended up picking up a bunch of the Walt Disney Cartoon Classics releases. This is awesome. I have the complete VHS set of these, and I also have a bunch on beta. Now I have a bunch on CED as well. As you can see, I mean, there's a little bit of like water damage or something. These aren't in perfect condition. It is what it is. There's some writing on it. I love it. Christmas 1984. How cool is that? That's neat. So $3. Yeah, you know, there's some pen on the back. They're not perfect, but really cool to have that. I also grabbed Disney's Best, the Fabulous 50s. And let's see, where's the other ones I grabbed? And we have Mickey. Again, see, I mean, there's stuff on it. Minnie. Love these. And Donald. How cool is that? So that's fantastic. I love I love these. I love they come in black cases too. I don't know what that means. Are these mono? Or are these stereo? I don't know, because when it comes to CEDs, if it's a white case, it's stereo. I mean mono. If it's in a blue case, it's stereo. So are these mono? Are these stereo? I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, I love collecting these. These are awesome. I got a boatload of these, and I hope to get a boatload more. But I also grabbed some non-Disney stuff as well. So we have The Warriors. Look at that. This is actually in pretty good condition. A little bit, It has this, but I think I can get this off with a hairdryer. But look at that artwork. I mean, that artwork alone, I had to pick this up. I had to grab this for that artwork. That is amazing. This should be framed. But anyway, that is really cool. So great movie, obviously, and really cool to have it on CED. And then I also grabbed some Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright and the Star Stellar. Is this a movie? Is this a Rainbow Bright movie? Maybe it is. I don't think this is episodes. I think this is actually a movie. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really like all that up to date on Rainbow Bright. I remember watching it a little bit when I was a kid, but not really all that much. I never really got into it. So from the looks of it, I think this is a movie. That is really cool. I didn't even know. So awesome. And then some Warner Brothers here. This being Fritz Fringling's Looney Tunes. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. This is the Looney Bugs Bunny movie. That's what I meant to say, which wouldn't come out of my mouth for some reason. And again, $3 for this. again, Warner Brothers. How can I go wrong? It's a great movie. I love this. I love these these kind of compilation movies where they take a bunch of classic Looney Tunes shorts and they string them all together with like new footage to kind of make all the shorts like work together. It's really weird, but I love them. They're so much fun. And this is a great one. So that's really, really cool. So that was it for all the media I picked up, all from that really awesome thrift store / consignment shop. I'm looking forward to going there again. I hope the wife doesn't mind. Every time we go out that way now, I'm gonna have to stop at that store. It's a must now. They have so much cool stuff, and I figure at the very least, even if I go in there and there's no more film reels, there's no more DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that I want to pick up. At the very least, they're probably going to still have a boatload of CEDs. In fact, the lady working there at the front cash register, she's like, do you even have a player for these? I'm like, I do. I actually have a couple players for them. I know it's weird to say. And she was kind of surprised by that. And she's like, yeah, we've sold like one of these before. And the lady said she was just going to frame it, which made me cringe a little bit inside. I'm like, frame it. You got to watch it. I mean, yes, this is garbage and they're going to pop and they're going to hiss. And I guarantee you none of these are going to play correctly because I've never had a CED play correctly. I've had brand new factory sealed CEDs that I've opened up, popped in, and they don't play correctly because these things just deteriorate so fast. But that's part of the charm of now, in my opinion. I love watching them. I love all the pops and hisses and skips and cracks and everything. I love it. So, yeah, it made me cringe a little bit when they said they were going to frame it. I'm like, nah, don't frame it. Watch it. But anyway, very cool. But I did grab one other thing here. This I grabbed from Target. We were at Target very quickly. I had some things to pick up. I'm getting ready for Disney. There were some things I need to pick up for Disney, and the wife wanted to look for a few things too. Of course, I looked through the media. Nothing I wanted to pick up, and also they also had those like pre-Black Friday sales. Some actually really cool titles. A lot of good seasons for only $10. Some other good movies for like $6. Really cool stuff. It's just stuff I already had. Still so mad about that. Was it Eddie the Eagle? Yeah. I paid the same exact amount for it on DVD. Stupid, but I really did that because I just wanted to pick up something from the was it Entertainment Exchange? I just wanted to grab something, or is that what it's called? Yeah, Entertainment Exchange. Yeah, Entertainment Exchange, the CEX. I just wanted to grab something from there, and that's why I picked that up, and now I completely regret doing that because I could have got that for $6 on Blu-ray. I would have bought that, so so mad. But anyway, so no media I wanted to pick up, but I did grab something, and this I grabbed really for Disney. This is for traveling in general, but mostly that's to Disney. I ended up grabbing a 2-in-1 laptop slash laptop slash notepad, I guess they call these things. I always don't call them iPads, and that's not what they are. So there it is. That's it. It is a RCA something or another. Where's the box? Of course, I can't find it. RCA Cambio. I don't even know I have no idea. I don't even really care. And I say that, here we go. This is a model W1162. The reason I say I don't really care, I wasn't looking for the best one of these. I was looking for one of these that was good and cheap. I was really going for that. I was not trying to find the best, 2-in-1. That was not what I was looking for. I needed this for one purpose and one purpose only. I need this to take videos that I have on my phone, that I've edited on my phone. I need to take them off my phone, put them on here, and then upload them to YouTube. That is what I need to do. That is it. When I go on vacation, I really don't want to be uploading stuff from my phone because if I get kicked off Wi-Fi, that ends up using my data. Also, if I want to upload something where maybe it's a really long video, especially in Disney, my Disney videos can get kind of long. If I want to upload something and maybe it takes, because the Wi-Fi connections there are a little slow at the Disney parks, unfortunately. If it takes a while to upload, maybe I go to bed, I start the upload, I wake up, it's not done yet. What am I gonna do? My phone's not gonna be hooked up to Wi-Fi. I'm gonna end up using data then if I leave the resort. So I want to be able to just be uploading from my computer. Have this on the Wi-Fi there, set it up, have it take as long as it needs to upload my video. I'm not using any data. I'm not worried about any data getting used. I'm not worried about getting kicked off the Wi-Fi. I'm not worried about having to leave the Wi-Fi at any point. It's all on here and getting uploaded from here. That's why I wanted to buy this. So this is my new little travel companion, because my laptop I have now, it's a great laptop. I love it, although it's running around a little bit slow. I got to do some cleaning on it, but it's a great laptop. It's big. It's a big laptop. I didn't want to buy a little laptop when I bought my laptop to use here at home. I want something with a nice big screen that I could easily see and edit photos on and do all kinds of stuff with. The only downfall is traveling with that sucks. I hate traveling with my my big laptop. It's a pain. I don't like it. I wanted something nice and tiny that I can literally just throw in a bag or throw in my suitcase, and I'm good to go. And that is why I bought this. So very cool. I actually got this for a really good deal. They wanted $200 for it, which I was like, eh. But luckily Walmart actually had it for cheaper than that. And then on top of it, right now they're having a sale. I think it's all their electronics are like 10% off. So I ended up getting this for right around $100. I think I paid like a little over $100 for this, which I thought was a great deal because I had a price match. Plus they threw in the 10 what was it, the 10% off like shop, was it not Shopkick? What do they call it? Cartwheel. The little Cartwheel app thing they have. They did that, and again, I got this for maybe a little over $100, which was a really good deal. And again, this is only for one purpose and one purpose only. That's just to travel with, so I can upload some videos for you guys. That's it. This is basically a Cinema Sickness 2-in-1. That's it. I just need to be able to upload videos. Nothing else. No editing on this. No nothing. Just uploading videos. That's it. I'll do web surfing and all that other stuff on my phone. I don't need this for that. So, all right, guys. Anyway, that is everything that I ended up picking up from this trip. Again, it was a really fun trip out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, out to the Stroudsburg Railroad. Absolutely fantastic. Got some really cool things. Looking forward to going out there again so I can hit up that thrift store again. I really want to go there. And let's not tell the wife that because I'm sure she would love to hear that. I really want to go out there again to do that. But I can't wait to go there again and see what else this place has and hopefully maybe get some more CEDs. And I'm set for Disney, so I'm excited about that. So again, that is it for everything I picked up. So now I'm going to watch a movie, and it's going to be something pretty fun, something I have watched before, but I want to get myself recalled back up because I want to watch the third movie in this series, but I need to get myself resituated and back into this series. So we're going to check out X-Men First Class because I now have all 3 movies. I have not seen Apocalypse yet. I have seen the first 2 movies, I think once each. But thinking back to them, I can remember bits and pieces of the movies, but I can't remember the stories as well as I probably should for whatever reason. So I figured before we dive into the third movie, let's get recaught back up with the first 2.
Eric, I believe.
I prefer Magneto.
All right, X-Men First Class. As I mentioned, I kind of had forgotten sort of what the movie was about because I only had seen it like once or maybe actually twice before now I think about it. But as soon as the movie started back up, it like all just came right back to me. I was like, that's right, this happens, and this happens, and this happens. And I just completely remember the entire movie, so did I really need to rewatch this? It was a nice little refresher course. I love the story of, as it says, like the first class, the first of the X-Men. Charles getting together all these, rounding up all these different mutants to basically prevent the Cuban Missile Crisis, to prevent World War III, essentially, from Russia and the U.S. attacking each other, all because of this evil guy, Shaw, who wants to create this war and basically wipe out the human race and just make it a race, the world a race of mutants, because he figures if nuclear, all the humans die of nuclear radiation and the bombings, that's the only people who will remain and rise are going to be the mutants, and it'll be a whole world of mutants. How that'll make anything better, I don't know, because I'm sure mutants are no better than just regular humans, where they're going to have their differences too, and they're just going to create a crappy world just like we have a crappy world. I don't get it, but that's what they want to do. I also don't understand how, in the beginning, how Eric doesn't just right off kill Shaw after he kills his mother. And I know people are going to say, well, he doesn't have quite control of his powers yet and whatnot. I can understand that, but I don't think they did a good job of portraying that, because, I mean, when he does things like crushes the soldiers' helmets and he's, like, kind of controlling things in that one room, it doesn't really feel, like, chaotic enough. It doesn't really feel like, I mean, yes, he's mad, but it almost feels like he's controlling his anger and controlling kind of what he's doing, as opposed to just things just kind of going crazy. I almost sort of wish they would have portrayed it in a way where he didn't look like he necessarily had control of his powers. Just things were breaking and metal was just crushing, and just everything was just going crazy. It was just the product of his anger, as opposed to making it look like he might have controlled it to an extent. Which at that point I was like, well, why didn't he just? He was obviously angry at Shaw. Why didn't he just kill him? Like, he could have put something through his head or done something. You think. Although Shaw has his own abilities, so maybe that, I don't know. But that whole thing just felt kind of weird. They should have somehow either made it seem like Eric did not have quite control of his powers, or that Shaw had a way of preventing him from killing him. Something to just kind of say, okay, that explains that. But I'm sure they had their reasons, and it wouldn't have made for a movie had he killed Shaw. But anyway, so great story. Again, kind of the beginnings of the X-Men, where everything began, where Charles started rounding up the mutants and creating this school for the mutants, and creating a group of people to help to help better mankind and mutant kind, and how Eric created, how he became Magneto and created his little group of guys and gals, and how he wants to basically rid the world sort of humans himself. He wants to overthrow them and realize that they're the stronger, more superior race, which is kind of ironic in of itself, since that's sort of what he was fighting for to begin with, since he had to deal with he was a Jew during Nazi Germany, and he just dealt with that before. Now he kind of wants to do the same thing, but he's kind of just doing it out of anger, like, you did this to me, now I'm going to do this to you, sort of a deal. But anyway, great story. I love where this one goes. Does it have its problems? Yeah, I mean, there's maybe been some things I would have changed around here or there, but all in all, I think it's still a great story. And it's not. A lot of people always compare the movies to the comic books. It's not the comic books. I look at them completely different. There's the comic world, and there's the movie world, and if you really want to get into it, there's the animated TV world too. There's the whole series with that. So really, when I get down to it, maybe it doesn't follow the comic book to a T. Maybe it's not the comic book story, but in my opinion, it's just a great beginning to the movie series, the movie X-Men world, if you want to put it that way. So I love the movie. I thought it was great, very entertaining, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the next film, since again, I don't really remember that off the top of my head as well, but I'm sure once I watch it, it'll all come flooding back to me. Although, like I said, this one I've seen like probably twice before. Now I think about it, I think I saw it I know I saw it in theaters, and then I think I watched it again when I picked it up on Blu-ray. So the next movie, I'm pretty sure I only watched that one once, so maybe that one isn't quite as fresh in my mind, but I'm looking forward to checking it out because I love this one. I'm sure I love that one. And then I hear Apocalypse isn't necessarily that great of a movie, but I'm still looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to watching this trilogy. So X-Men First Class, if you like the X-Men movies, if you just love great superhero movies, this one is worth checking out. All right, and obviously with that, I am once again off to bed because tomorrow is Monday. Yes, I have to go back to work, but something that I completely had forgotten until this weekend, it's a short week next week. Next week is Thanksgiving week, which means Brown Thursday / Black Friday. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that / not looking forward to it. I love the deals. I love the hunt. You guys know me. I mean, everybody's always like, why don't you just buy this stuff off Amazon or eBay? Because I like the hunt. I like the thrill of the hunt, going out and trying to find the good deals. I love doing that, and that's why I love Black Friday. I don't care for people so much. So I'm dealing with all the people and the crowds and all that stuff, just like, but besides that, it's fun. And I love going out now and hunting with friends. I've been out with my cousins the last few years. I'm going to go out with probably my cousins again, but I'm also going out with some of the crew. Chris is definitely going out. Maybe Crazy Joe. Maybe Jeremy's definitely coming out. So we got a bit of a crew going, and it makes it more fun because it's kind of like I don't know. It's more fun dealing with people when you have other people around you, if that makes any sense. I guess it really doesn't, but it works out somehow. So I'm looking forward to that. So this week's gonna be great. Short week of work, only 3 days. That's always a plus. And then delicious turkey on Thursday. I am a huge turkey fan. For those of you who are always getting on me about things I eat, I love turkey. There's something else I really enjoy. I don't get to eat it that often, unfortunately, but man, do I ever love it. This time of year is fantastic because it's turkey all the time. My family's one of those families who do turkey on Thanksgiving and turkey on Christmas, and I go to multiple different parties. So I eat turkey a lot this time of year, and I'm okay with that because turkey's delicious. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, looking forward to going out and doing some Black Friday shopping. Got some plans for the weekend as well. So this is going to be a really fun week. Definitely looking forward to it. And I'm gonna check out the next 2 X-Men movies, which is great. And then the Merry Movie Marathon starts on Thursday as well. As soon as Thanksgiving kicks in, the Cinema Sickness Merry Movie Marathon starts, where I'm gonna be watching nothing, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it too. Hopefully you guys will join in on this, where I'm watching, and maybe you guys are gonna be watching nothing but holiday related titles from Thanksgiving until to New Year's Day. When I say holiday related, I mean Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that stuff. And then I also like to throw in just winter-related movies, if you want to watch like, Snowboard Academy or Snow Day, or just some sort of winter-y type, you want to watch a snowboarding movie or something like that, one of those Warren Miller like ski movies or something like that. You want to watch one of those, like that can be thrown in as well for fun, just to mix it up. And I'm looking forward to starting that. It's always a great time of year, and there's always so much fun stuff to watch. I just love this time of year. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's a great time of year. It's 3 fantastic holidays just all in a row. I love it. And then as soon as New Year's is over, I'm ready for the summer to begin because I hate the winter. So, anyway, all right. I know I'm rambling on now. So, So, all right, guys. So, again, I need to get to bed. So, as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, one of many designs you can choose from, then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. And finally, if you would like to support new content, just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way every single day, then head over to patreon.com/Cinema Sickness, where the simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does go a long way. All goes right back into these videos, and as your bonus, gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow on Monday. See you then. Bye.